Okay, so today we're going to read a new book, and it's called Franklin Plays a Game. Okay?
I read that one.
It's good, huh? Alright, but before we start, I want to talk about what we did last time, okay? So when I ask you what a main idea of a story is, what am I asking?
What is the book about?
What is the book about? What is the overall idea of the story? It might even teach you a lesson. And also, last time, I allowed you to read Charlotte's Web, and you continued to read. What can you tell me about fluency?
Fluency. Reading. With word. Easy.
Yeah, connecting the words. Reading as if like you were speaking to each other, okay? Because we don't read with pauses. We read with the flow, okay? So, we're going to do a quick little activity before we actually get started, right? So I have a ball.
Ooh.
Based off the cover of this book, what game are they playing?
Soccer.
Soccer. We're going to play a short game of soccer real quick, okay? Come on.
I can play soccer.
Really? I want you to stand over there.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to kick it to you. Kick to me back. Don't kick hard. So in soccer, what do? Huh? You just kick back and forth?
Nope.
They go down the field? Alright, what do you think I'm doing here?
Dribbling.
I'm dribbling, huh? Because with basketball, how do you dribble?
With your hand.
With your hands. So with soccer, you dribble with what?
Your feet.
Your feet. Good. Alright, come sit back down for me.
Okay.
Look, you're dribbling there. That's a basketball play. Nope. Thank you. Alright. So we just played what?
Soccer.
And what did we do with our feet?
Dribble.
We dribbled the ball. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce some vocabulary words to you. And they're going to be in our story. What can you tell me about this? What is this?
Intended.
Intended. Ooh, gotta figure out what that means. What is this?
Dribbling.
Dribbling. You know what that is already, huh?
Problem.
Problem.
Father.
Bother. Alright, so let's see. Tell me what problem means. Do you know what problem
Like
means?
if you don't know what you're doing.
Okay. Does a problem have a solution, or how can you fix a problem, or is it just a problem?
You can fix it.
You can fix it, so there's a what to it? What's that word?
Solution.
A solution. There we go. Alright, so last week, or whenever we did it, we did the chem chart. Keyword.
Item.
No, not item.
No.
It's going to be our information about the word, so our definition. What does the M stand for?
Memory.
Memory. So it's what's going to help you remember the problem. But in the book, it says that was a problem because Franklin wanted to be the best player on the team. So what was Franklin's problem?
He wanted to be the best person on the team.
He sure did. So for this one here, I want you to write what problem means. Put it in your own words. Okay, so you have issue. Good. So what can help you remember what problem means? Issue. How can you draw that? Are you trying to draw Franklin? So tell me what you're going to draw. Franklin, what you going to do?
Wrong kicking the ball.
Okay.
This is going to be a little hard for me, John.
That's okay. Just draw it quick. What is our next word?
Intended.
Intended. Do you know what that means? What if I read you this sentence and then I have a little activity, or not really an activity, but something that can help you? It says, and when Franklin kicked the ball, it never went where he intended. From that sentence, do you think you can tell me what it means?
The ball went in a different direction.
In a different direction. All right, stand up for me one more time. All right. Tell me if I do this correctly, okay? I'm using the word intended. Uh-oh. The ball was intended for you, but what happened?
It went the wrong way.
It went the wrong way. So use intended in a sentence form.
The ball intended to go the wrong way.
No. Didn't intend to go the wrong way. It intended to go to who?
Me.
To you. So now, correct your sentence. Correct your sentence.
The ball intended to come to me, but it went the wrong way.
Good, 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 good. Love it. All right. So, write down what intended means. Good. What can you draw, or what keyword can you draw tonight? How do you remember that? Good. Alright. You're gonna have to go in details on the picture. Let's go over the next word. What is the next word?
Dribbling.
Dribbling. What is dribbling?
Moving your feet with the ball.
Moving your feet with the ball. Let's see how they use dribbling in a sentence. Let's see. Franklin loves soccer. He liked the running and the dribbling. When we said dribbling was what?
Hitting your feet.
Moving your feet, just kicking the ball back and forth, just like if you were doing basketball.
Bouncing it.
Bouncing ball. So, go ahead and fill in those 2 blanks. Good. Now how are you gonna draw a picture? That one might be a hard picture, huh? What's a key word that you can say instead of dribble? What?
Dribbles the ball.
No, instead of not saying dribbles, what is the ball doing?
Moving.
It's moving. Be confident. Alright, so what are you gonna write?
Ball moving.
You can just say moving. Oh, you know what you can do? Right here, you can draw the ball and give it like some little air strokes, and that indicates that it's moving. Good. Yeah, you got it. You spelled it right. Ing. How do you spell ing? Ing. you go. Alright, and look, you can draw little lines, and that tells you what.
That the ball's
Good. Alright, last word. What's my last word?
problem. No, bother.
Bother. See how they used it. Losing didn't bother Franklin's parents, who shouted, "Nice try," whenever Franklin got the ball, but it bothered Franklin a lot. So what is bothered?
Not try.
No. So if I said, "You didn't bother me," what do you think it means?
This might be a wild guess.
Let's try. Now I'll read it again. Losing didn't bother Coach. She said the same thing before each game. Let's have fun out there. Losing didn't bother Franklin's parents. So did it worry Franklin's parents?
No.
Were they upset?
No.
No. So what can we say? What bothered means?
That didn't bother his parents.
Yeah, but you use the word. Try not to use the words.
That didn't bother them.
Yeah, but try to use it without saying bothered. It didn't what?
That did not make them feel sad.
There you go. That's better. All right, good. All right, so now we're gonna. Well, you're gonna read it, okay? And I have a little special device for you. So as you read it, you're gonna put it up like this. You're gonna be able to hear yourself really well reading. And what is that gonna help you listen for?
Words.
Yeah, but what is?
Speaking out loud.
Yeah, but what is the word that we talked about before we even started? We talked about main idea and what? Helps us fluency. Fluency is gonna help your fluency. Ready? Read it for me.
Franklin could slide down a river bank. He could tie his shoes and count by twos. He could walk to Bear's house all by himself, but Franklin couldn't kick a soccer ball straight. That was a problem because Franklin wanted to be the best player on his team. Franklin loved soccer. He liked to no, he liked the running and the dribbling and it, he
Especially.
especially like the uniforms. He wore his purple and yellow jersey and matching
Shin pads.
pads. Even when he wasn't playing soccer, sometimes he slept with his soccer and
Oh, skip the word.
Ball and dream soccer
Scoring
Scoring
goals. Keep going.
Before every game, Franklin practiced
Practice.
in the park. He kicked the ball with the inside of his foot again and again. He did warm up
There you go.
and cool down
Cool
walks.
walks.
Still, Franklin had trouble. He couldn't run very fast, even without a soccer ball between his legs.
Between his feet.
And when Franklin kicked the ball, it never went where it intended.
Where he intended. So, where'd the ball go?
In the pond.
Okay. Sure did. And how did it look? What is that? Is that a vocabulary word?
Mm-hmm.
So you tried to kick it where, but it didn't go where he wanted.
Goose watched Franklin's ball fly into the bushes. I'll never score a goal, said Franklin sadly. Neither will I, said Goose. I keep forgetting the rule that says I cannot use my wings unless I'm the goal kicker.
Keeper.
Everybody gets mad at me, Goose shouted.
Showed.
Showed Franklin how wide her wings
Stretched. So tell me the characters so far.
Goose and Franklin.
What is the setting? Where is it taking place?
In the book.
We know it's in a book, but like, where are they?
Oh,
Where's it taking place?
at his house.
Started at his house, and then at the park. So did the setting change from the beginning of the story?
Yes.
It did. Let's see what happens now. Oh, what's the problem? Do you know a problem yet?
Beaver's tail is too big.
No, we haven't even read this page. Is there a problem so far? Or do you think the problem's still coming?
The problem's still coming. Beaver was watching too, and I'll never score a goal, she said, because my tail is too long and heavy. That drags me down. She ran for a bit. Franklin and Goose could see the problem.
Oh, we have a vocabulary word. What is a vocabulary word? Problem. Keep going.
No wonder we never win any games, rumbled Franklin. It was Franklin's team.
It was true. Franklin's team had not won a game all season.
Bears' team won every game. Losing didn't bother Coach, she said to the same
She said the same thing.
Before each game. Let's have fun out there, shouted.
Losing
didn't bother Franklin's parents. Oh,
Who shouted?
nice try. We never,
Whenever.
Franklin got the ball, but it bothered Franklin a lot.
Okay, so before we turn the page, what is our problem now?
Every time Franklin got the ball, it bothered him.
Why did it bother him?
because he was scared he wasn't gonna make a goal.
Okay. Tell me about Beaver's problem.
Beaver tail is too heavy.
So, what is the team's problem?
They're not that good.
They're not that good. Huh? They keep losing every game. Let's see what happens now.
What's wrong? Asked Franklin's father. I never scored a goal, answered Franklin. But you try and you have fun, said Franklin's father. That's the important thing, Franklin nodded.
That's the important thing, Franklin nodded.
That's what all the grown-ups said. Like, they know, but he really wanted everybody to cheer for him. He wanted to score a goal.
Who is our new character now?
His father.
His father.
I wasn't only.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't only Franklin who felt that way. Each of Franklin's friends wanted to score a goal, but
the harder they tried,
the worse they played. Franklin forgot
where to stand.
Goose
Forgot what to do whenever the ball
came
came to Franklin's teammates. Read with me. They rushed toward it. Players tripped over feet and tails and long ears. They crashed into a heap. Coach helped untangle the players. What does untangle mean?
unloose.
It's like this. What? Untangle it. So, got them loose.
The players you have to work together as a team. You have to share the ball.
So we decided that the problem was what?
They all ran towards the ball.
No, what was our problem? What was our problem over here?
Oh,
They what? What was the problem in the story? What did we say the problem was? Were they winning a game?
no.
So what was the problem?
They kept on.
Omari, what was the problem? Why were they so upset and why were they so bothered?
Said they all couldn't play right.
Okay, because they weren't that good. You don't remember saying that? So now it said that they all wanted to. They all felt awful because they wanted to score a goal, but could they?
Yeah.
They could score a goal. That was the problem, that they couldn't. They couldn't win a game. They couldn't score. So, and then it says they ended up forgetting. Come on now, pay attention. They tripped over the feet, tails, and long ears. They crashed into a big, huge thing. So does that tell us that they were any good?
Mm-mm.
No. So the coach did what? They untangled them. And what did the coach tell them?
You have to work together.
You have to work together as a team. Can a team survive without working as a team? Can you win a game if you're not working together?
Mm-mm.
No, you can't. Alright. Let's read together. But it wasn't easy to do. Their team lost again. It made the players feel sad. Franklin huddled inside his shell, Beaver tucked in her tail, Goose folded her wings. You have to read. You have to follow along and read. Go.
The field,
Right here. The other team.
the other team crossed the field to shake hands.
Let's finish this up since we're running out of time. I need you to pay attention because I'm going to ask you some questions. What is the setting of. What is the setting now?
They shook hands.
No, what is the setting? Where are they at?
Oh, at the soccer field.
They're at the soccer field. Did it change from the beginning?
Yes.
Where were they in the beginning?
At home.
They're by a pond and
At home.
at home. And now they're where?
At the soccer field.
And what was the problem in the beginning?
They wouldn't work together.
They wouldn't work together because they were not all that great. So now, their team lost again. But do you think they're going to work together and win? Do you think it's going to happen? I think so. Let's see. Nice try, said Bear. Franklin didn't come out of his shell. Bear bounced the soccer ball up and down. Come on out, Franklin, said Bear. Franklin poked out his head. At the moment, Bear's ball was coming up. Franklin bounced the ball off the top of his head and went flying straight to Goose. She spread her wings. Save, Franklin shouted. Beaver was so excited that she flapped her tail up and down. That's it, cried Franklin. What's it? Asked Bear. Franklin smiled at Beaver and Goose. I think I know how we can score goals, he said, patting his head, but it will take some teamwork. So, do you think they found a solution?
Mm-hmm.
Every day until the next game, Franklin and the team practiced in the park. Coach helped them work on a special play. They giggled and laughed and dribbled and bounced. They played in the rain and slid in the mud. One day, Beaver came by. What are you doing? He asked. Just having fun, said Franklin. He could hardly wait until the next game. So, what is their solution? What did they do every day? Practice. Practice makes what?
Teamwork.
Teamwork. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes permanent, too. It was time for the final game. The teammates huddled together. Let's show them what we can do, said Franklin. But within the first minutes of the game, Bear's team scored a goal. Team, said Coach, it's time for your special play. Goose went into the goal. She used her wings as much as she wanted and made 3 spectacular saves. The crowd cheered. That's a big word. Goose spotted Franklin on the field and tossed the ball to him. It landed on Franklin's head. One strong bob, and Franklin sent the ball soaring to Beaver. With a swish of her tail, Beaver passed the ball to Rabbit. He lifted his big foot and kicked the ball into the net. Franklin's team scored a goal. So did they find a solution to their problem? What was it?
Teamwork.
Teamwork. The teammates jumped for joy and hugged one another. For the rest of the game, they played their best. Franklin even handed the ball twice, but nobody on his team scored again. Bear's team scored one more time to win the game. Coach gave all of her players a ribbon. You should be proud of yourself, she said. You worked hard as a team. You all helped score that goal. Franklin's parents invited the team out for a treat. Why? Asked Franklin. Our team didn't win. You look like winners to us, said his father. Franklin had to agree. They were tired and dirty and happy. Sure signs of a winning team. So, tell me what happened in the beginning of the story.
Franklin was at home trying to practice.
Okay, he was at home.
To the park and tried to practice, and the ball went in the tent.
Use that vocabulary word.
Intended
Yeah.
to go the wrong way. And it went
No, he didn't. It didn't intend to go the wrong way.
He kicked it and it went the wrong way.
Okay. And then what happened in the middle? Okay, just keep going. What happened in the middle? What was the problem?
They wasn't working together.
Right. So their solution was what?
To work together.
To work together. So what now happened at the end?
They scored a goal working together as a team.
Yeah, but did they win?
No.
No, but that was okay, right?
Because they came in second
Yeah. So then what happened at the very end? Where were they?
at the ice cream shop.
Okay. And what did Franklin's parents tell him? that even though they didn't win the game,
y'all look like winners.
awesome.